Welcome to the AI and Future of Work podcast. I'm Marcus Chen, joined by Sofia Rodriguez. Today, we're diving deep into AI travel cost and tax optimization for nomad businesses and how it can transform your life as a digital nomad. If you want to work smarter, earn more, and reclaim your time through AI, you're in the right place. Let's get into it.
Quick hook. Imagine you're on month 3 of a 6-month trip, juggling 3 clients, dozens of receipts, and 2 currencies. You sent an invoice with the wrong VAT treatment and a mismatched exchange rate. Client disputes the bill, delays payment for 6 weeks, and you lose a booked opportunity because your cash flow is tight. That actually happened to a freelance designer I worked with. She estimated losing about $4,200 over a quarter after fees, misapplied deductions, and rework. If a compact AI assistant had captured receipts, suggested compliant invoice lines, and flagged the tax edge cases, most of that revenue would have stayed in her pocket.
Let's make this actually work for you. Nomad finance pains tend to cluster. Multi-currency confusion, scattered receipts, missed business deductions because receipts were lost, and slow invoicing that drags cash flow. Add another layer, different tax rules across jurisdictions, and it becomes easy to misclassify expenses or undercharge for risk. The result is wasted time and eroded profit margins.
Exactly. We hear the same 3 complaints over and over. 1, messy receipt capture and reconciliation. 2, invoices that don't reflect multi-currency realities or local tax rates. And 3, pricing that ignores travel-driven costs and ROI. Those combine to steal revenue and increase admin hours, often dozens per month.
So what's the AI solution? At a high level, a travel cost and tax optimization assistant does 4 things: automated receipt capture and OCR, intelligent classification with confidence scores, multi-currency invoicing with compliant tax treatment suggestions, and ROI-aware pricing recommendations for bids and hourly rates. Crucially, we add ethical guardrails, data minimization, clear disclaimers that outputs are recommendations, not legal advice, and mandatory human review before filing or final invoicing.
Here's the assistant in 1 sentence. Scan a receipt, parse it to structured fields, map it to your accounting categories, convert the amount into your billing currency with a time-stamped FX rate, and either autofill a draft invoice or pop a suggested line with a verified review step. For pricing, it will consider travel-related overhead, local market multipliers, and your target margin to propose ROI-backed prices. This changes everything for nomads when set up correctly.
Tool comparison, quick side-by-side. For OCR receipt capture, pick a lightweight or privacy-first option. Dext or Receipt Bank are great paid options with high accuracy. Open source or self-hosted OCR like Tesseract plus simple pre-processing is cheaper but needs more maintenance. For bookkeeping, QuickBooks and Xero scale well. Wave is free for bootstrappers but has limited multi-currency. For LLM parsing, you can use hosted APIs for faster setup or a self-hosted LLM for privacy. For automation layers, Zapier is user-friendly for quick flows. Make, Integromat, gives more complex branching and cost efficiency at scale.
From a privacy and ethics perspective, prefer tools that offer end-to-end encryption, minimal retention, and the ability to delete data. If you must send sensitive data to hosted LLMs, anonymize PII first, mask names, personal IDs, and bank details, and build a notification when confidence scores fall below thresholds, so humans review edge cases.
Okay, weekend build plan, exact steps and prompts so you can get a working MVP in 2 days. Day 1 morning, set up receipt capture. Use a receipts app that emails an OCR payload or saves to cloud. Day 1 afternoon, connect OCR output to an LLM or parser. Example parsing prompt. Parse this OCR text and return JSON with fields date, YYYYY-MM-DD, vendor, total amount, currency, tax amount, line items, description, amount, category suggestion, confidence score. If any field is ambiguous, set confidence score less than 0.6 and include raw text. Use a schema-aware LLM call or a simple transformer pipeline.
Sample prompt for category mapping and multi-currency conversion. Given parsed receipt JSON, map expense to accounting categories, travel, meals, supplies, software, other, and return top category with confidence. Convert total amount to USD using exchange rate from https://api.exchangerate.host for the receipt date. Include rate and converted amount. If country tax rules may apply, flag tax check true. Use output to create a draft expense in your accounting platform via API.
For invoice generation and pricing suggestions, here's an exact pricing prompt. Given client profile, project estimate hours, travel overhead, days away, travel costs, and local market multiplier 1.0 to 1.5, compute 3 pricing options: conservative, target margin, premium. Show calculation steps and ROI % for each. Produce an invoice line summary in plain text and a machine-readable JSON invoice object. Save the machine-readable draft back to the invoicing platform, but do not send automatically. Market review required. Here's the catchphrase: automate the ordinary, amplify the extraordinary.
Automation flow example: OCR receipt, parse with LLM, map category plus FX, write draft expense to QuickBooks/Wave. If confidence score less than 0.6 or tax check true, create a review ticket in Trello/Notion and assign to you. For invoices, generate draft invoice JSON, human reviews, send. This keeps a human in the loop for tax-sensitive or low-confidence items.
Here's a tiny sample payload you can use to test flows. Here's date 2026-03-18, vendor, coworking Lisbon, total amount 120.00, currency EUR, tax amount 0, line items, description, desk pass, amount 120.00, category suggestion, office rent, confidence score 0.92. Use that to confirm your parser to accounting chain works end to end.
Real Nomad results, before and after. Before, 6 to 10 hours per week reconciling receipts, late invoices, and a 4 to 6% margin bleed from misapplied taxes and charges. After deploying the assistant, many freelancers report cutting admin to 1 to 2 hours per week, faster invoice turnaround, and retaining 2 to 5% more net revenue because deductions and exchange rates were applied correctly. Those numbers will vary by business, but they're realistic and repeatable.
Potential pitfalls: treating AI outputs as final legal or tax advice, data leakage from misconfigured APIs, and over-automation that removes essential human checks. Mitigations: add explicit disclaimers. Require a manual review step before filing or sending invoices. Choose encrypted tools and log decisions with audit trails. If confidence scores are low, automatically escalate to review.
A short checklist before you launch. 1. Pick an OCR and accounting platform with API access. 2. Set strict retention and anonymization rules. 3. Implement confidence thresholds and review flows. 4. Document local tax edge cases you commonly hit. And 5. Schedule a tax pro review of the system's outputs for the first 2 filing cycles. Start small, but think big.
Ready for the CTA? Download the Nomad Finance AI Starter Pack at nomadlifesuccess.com/AI tools. It includes the exact prompts we read, a starter zap or make flow template, sample payloads, and a privacy checklist. Try the 7-day build. Day 1 to 2, capture plus parse. Day 3, wiring to accounting. Day 4, invoices and pricing tests. Day 5, confidence rules and notifications. Day 6, manual review processes. Day 7, test and iterate. Share your results with us and we'll feature promising setups in a follow-up deep dive. Let's make this actually work for you. That's our complete breakdown of AI travel cost and tax optimization for nomad businesses. Remember, automate the ordinary, amplify the extraordinary. Head to nomadlifesuccess.com/AI tools to access our full AI toolkit, including Dream Guide AI and LifePath AI. While you're there, check out our online courses and audio courses. Subscribe and we'll see you in the next episode.
Thanks for listening. If you try the starter pack and run into a snag, send anonymous logs without PII, and we'll give feedback. The human plus AI advantage is a process, not a flip of a switch. Start small, but think big.